Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ahilan Arulanantham, the Deputy Legal Director at the ACLU of Southern California. It's a compelling story, so sad, but also so redemptive. But at the same time, Jose's story is one of hundreds, and actually of thousands. And to get the federal government, two massive federal enforcement bureaucracies, to recognize that, to recognize the plight of people in that situation, it was no easy task. The people more responsible than any others for making that happen are Michael Steinberg and a set of fabulous attorneys that he led at the law firm of Sullivan and Cromwell. Over 4 years, the federal government fought this litigation. Grueling fight. But ultimately, they persevered and won a class certification, and then, as you saw last year, a permanent injunction requiring the federal government to appoint legal representation for people with serious mental disorders throughout the Western United States. I did some looking yesterday to see exactly what that contribution involved, and the numbers are really striking. 15 lawyers led by Michael worked on this case over the course of the 4 years. And not all not to say just, but not all junior lawyers. 8 of them actually had 4 or more years of experience working on the case. When you add in paralegals, researchers, and other staff, as of 2 months ago, they had spent 9,958 hours working on the Franco litigation. I spent more than a few of those hours working with them, and I can say I have personally learned so much from Michael and from the attorneys he worked with. He's a brilliant advocate, a brilliant tactician, and with a determination and institutional backing to bring the federal government to its heels. So today, we honor with the Equal Justice Advocacy Award. And I say honor, there's a plaque here, and then I'm happy to say also that Mayor Garcetti and Representative Waxman also have certificates that they have given today for our honorees that we'll be able to give to people at the back. So I hope you will join me in honoring Michael Steinberg, Asel Aliasova, Alexa Lawson-Remmer, Antonia Stamanova-Dancheva, and Michael Murtaugh from the law firm of Sullivan and Cromwell.
Ahilan is far too kind, but I'll say a couple things. The ACLU, I think, has a formula, and here it is. Imagination plus opportunity plus tireless work equals incredible change. The ACLU of Southern California has the most wonderful imagination. They imagined a system that would treat mentally ill detained immigrants in a manner befitting of how we should, as one of the richest nations in the world, help those who are without. The ACLU imagined a world where mentally ill detained immigrants would not be forced to represent themselves, and they imagined a world where people wouldn't be detained endlessly, but would actually be required to have a hearing in front of a judge. The ACLU then presented that fabulous imagination with an opportunity, the opportunity that was sadly presented by Jose Franco's plight. And it was a perfect opportunity to use that imagination to effect change. And then comes the part of the story where I think we came in, which was the tireless work. And while this might seem like the least romantic part of the equation, it is actually not. Working with the great minds at the ACLU, and Ahilan, the word I often use to describe him is rock star. is a fabulous opportunity that should not be missed. They are true experts in their field, and we were fortunate enough to share with them just an amazing opportunity to work hard for something so valuable. And that leads to the sum of that, which is incredible change. When someone would have told me, as they did at the beginning of this, that, hey, you know, we don't provide counsel to people who can't even understand who they are or what proceedings they're in, I would have said, wow, we just need to tell the government. I mean, they'll figure it out. That was wrong. But the true blessing here is that the ACLU's image, which is enshrined in our laws and our Constitution, is what gave rise to great change. So on behalf of Sullivan and Cromwell, thank you so much. Take a photograph.